inclusive education practices, and several other 4 sessions, and there are several others that are coming. So the sessions happen every 2 weeks, and on Saturday and Sunday. On each day, we have 2 days for that session. And like you already saw in the registration details, this session focuses on Google productivity tools. You know, many people know Google as a search engine, but of course, Google also has a lot of tools that can help us ease our work as we work in our offices, or even as we do our personal gigs. And these these tools are called the Google productivity tools. And of course, most of us, I see most of people who join here are from cities, and people from South Sudan, most of them are based in Juba. So as long as you have internet connection, it's actually very easy for you to use some of these Google productivity tools. And some of them also have offline access that then your data gets backed up when you get connected to the internet. So the first thing that we are going to look at is, we are starting with the search. So like usually when you search, let's say you search South Sudan news, for example. This is just the keyword I'm using here. So first, when you put your search term, you notice that there are some sorting elements here. And this thing that you use for sorting, many people don't use them, you see. So the first one here is, you see, the first one is all. So this gives like all the search results that Google could possibly find based on your search query, or based on the search term that you had inserted in the search bar. But let's say maybe in your search, you're only interested in news items. So then you have to click this tab written news. The same also appears on the phone. So when you click news, all the items you will get related to your search term are only news item. So for instance, if you're a researcher, and in your key term you're only interested in news items, you don't want other elements that are irrelevant, then that means you would have to go with the what? With the news option, and you see the news that are related to your search term. The next sort element here is images. So when you click images, you will only get pictures that are related to your what? To your search term. So this also helps you like take off the burden of having to go through the all results and getting to go to the picture that you want. So this gives you the images, and then you get to get the previews, and probably you might actually get what you're looking for from the what? From this sort element. And the next one is videos. Let's say you're only interested in videos that are related to your what? To your search term. So here, the Google will return to you only videos that are related to your what? To your search term. And you see all these are videos from YouTube, business videos from websites, and so forth, and so on. So you don't have to again have to look for from the all tab. The next one is books. Yeah, so this one is, let's say if you are looking, if your search term was meant to get for you a book, then this is what you would do. So you would go to books, and then you would type
We can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. I don't know. How about you? I can't hear anything.
Same
Yeah,
says
sure.
network has a problem.
Maybe it's better with the network. I'm not hearing anything.
The presentation was going so well. Let's hope it's back.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, I think Bida's network issues. And as we wait for him, I think it is important for us to interact and maybe share our experiences using the Google productivity tools for those who have been using it before, maybe the challenges or maybe the pros that makes it really good for you to execute your task. So can we maybe be sharing that? And as we wait for Bida to fix the network issue. Do you have someone? All right, you start.
The part has started. I sometimes use it, when I need to see image or something, and I really expect more because after that you may have to move to other parts that I may need to learn really more about. And that's why I'm really waiting for him to be back. But the other part he was doing about the news and the images, I think most of us are using that.
Okay. Yeah, right. Indeed, it was going to kick off using going into details about the the real activities, the productivity tools that are really pertinent in conducting your daily activities, your official assignments. That is what it was actually heading towards. But I'm focusing on those who might have been using these tools before, maybe the Word document, the presentation, the Google presentation, and other tools. If any has ever used them, and then it will be good to share how they benefited and maybe the challenges. Is there anyone? Yes, Emmanuel.
I didn't quite get you well, but
If possible, you can try to repeat it.
Okay, I'm saying there are so many Google productivity tools that we normally use during our work activities or during our daily official activities. So if any of us has ever used any of the Google productivity tools, then they can surely tell us how it has benefited them and maybe the challenges, maybe in using such tools, maybe the Word document, the Google presentation, all that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I think, yeah, Bida is back, I guess.
Okay, let's. Yeah, you can just find us conversing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like me, I've ever used Google Forms.
Yes.
So Google Forms, it's quite something very simple to use. Right now I'm on my mobile, but I would have shown you. Let me try to check. For Google Forms, like when we register for this meeting, for this training, we use the Google Form, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that's how the whole thing was designed. But if the host would be here, it would be simple because it's a kind of practical thing, very simple
Right.
to use, and it's supposed to be practical, whereby you will be able to see it while the person is working on it.
Yes, indeed. And there is a way it is normally linked to an Excel sheet, where once you fill that form, it is the names of the participants, especially for this, let's say for this particular form, would we fill to join this meeting. The names appear. It is linked to an Excel sheet where the name
Like,
starts. Yeah, let's say from number 1 to maybe 50 of those who have registered with all the other details. So it makes it so easy to have a register that is really sorted and well organized.
yes,
And yes, and is one of the things Vida is coming to talk about, how to fill it and how to even publish it on the website. Yeah, and also my experience using Google Doc um, is really nice, because one thing that really stands out with the Google Doc is the fact that you can never lose any document, right? Once you have started
yes,
editing, it remains there. Okay, it remains there even if you change to your computer, you change to your mobile phone, you will still have it once you logged in with your email, right? Secondly,
exactly.
it gives you the opportunity to work on the same document. Like all of us here, I think we are 19, we can work on the same document, right? From different locations. So maybe Emmanuel is assigned to maybe a particular subtopic. Then you can be working on that subtopic while I'm also working on another subtopic and seeing everything that we are doing, the inputs we are making and and the changes we are making as well. And it makes work to be seamless. We come to a point when we really see the work is in progress and you can easily follow up. That is my experience with it. Any other addition?
Okay, yeah. For the form, it's quite simple. First of all, you create or you open a Google form. Then from there, you can create a new form or open an existing one if you have in your computer or your device. Uh, Concerning the linking to the Google sheet, to the whatever, to the sheet, there's
Yeah.
that form, like there's a green button. That's why I said if it was to be practical, like shown on the screen, to be something very easy to follow and easy to do. Like when you link it to that green whatever icon, that's when you will be able to create a new spreadsheet or select an existing one if you have any in your device. Now, when you create or select that one, definitely you'll have to link the form with the sheet. So any participant or any recipient who fills the form, immediately the details get fixed in whatever in the spreadsheet. So
Right.
you can decide to either well, like when you're sending emails now, you can decide to either send with the recipient's name, or you can just decide to put their hey, hi, or dear participant or something like that. It's quite something very simple. I wish Bida comes back online and get to show us direct on the screen, to be much easier and simple for people to follow.
Right. Right, indeed.
To,
Thank
to,
you
uh,
for
to,
that.
to be honest, I've heard about the Google Forms, but even sometimes I use it. Other people send me like this one. I joined the Zoom through also the program through also the forms. But to use it practically, I have also some issues. And really, I wish that Bida is back so that I also learn more, because it's sharing the screen very nicely, and it will be very easy for someone actually to learn.
Absolutely.
Surely.
Really, yes.
Yeah, he's
And that's
around, I
really
think.
good. And with us, it has really been easy now conducting research. I do research at some point, and makes it very easy to get the respondents or from all over, anywhere. So once you send the Google form, once you have really put your questionnaire, it is easier for them to interact with that form, fill it, and then you get the real information, clean information, easy for analysis and for your work. So that has been the trend these days, which is making work easier for researchers and even for other humanitarian organizations and individuals who are doing work related to making surveys about the impacts they're making and all that. So, and it is not that complicated. It will be easier for anyone of us to learn it and understand by the end of this presentation, which they is preparing.
I can see on my screen Google Finance.
Yes, any other person?
Yes, Malice is asking, he has just joined, and how can someone create a Google form? Try to respond to him.
Okay. Now this is really going to be easier with the practical with a display because it is a step by step. So even if we explain, it might not be of help, right? So this is going to
Okay,
be
then. Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm back, Guy, and Alio. Thank you so much for stepping in. At any point, if I get kicked out, you can carry on with the conversation. Actually, I'm using my phone and then hear me now, or you are still struggling to get me?
We are still struggling, but now it's okay.
It's okay now.
Yeah, you can continue.
Yes.
Continue.
Perfect. Yeah. Yes. So I was at the point of yes, I was at the point of the sorting, and I said another element, like if you're somebody who is, for instance, doing research and you want your search term to return for you only results about finance, then you click the finance tab, and that would lead you to finance aspects that are related to the search term that you entered. You see here, it gives you the stock markets, the financial news in terms of the top stories, the local market, the world market, and you can compare markets across different across different continents, also across currencies, across crypto, and yes, you see. So these are all search results related to finance based on the search term that we entered. And the next one is web. Yeah, so web, sort of, for web, it returns for you websites that bring information related to the search term that you entered. For instance, we had entered South Sudan news as our search term, so it brings for us websites that sort of has South
Did I
Sudan
unmute?
news based on the search query. Here we have view radio, we have the category for South Sudan from Al Jazeera. Again, we have Voice of America, and if you go to the web tab, and in the more, again, it's in the more now, because the finance was minimized. Now you would get back to finance, but then we already looked at finance. So the last one is the tools here. So the tools help you, one, in sorting your search results by time. For instance, if you're doing your research and you want results of your search term based on time, you could, here they have listed times, like in the past hour, in the past 24 hours, in the past week, in the past month, in the past year. And then in the last option, we have the custom range. So the custom range allows you to enter your own dates. Maybe you want it from a specific time. Let's say maybe I want it from January 2023. I will come and I will choose 1st of January 2023 to which month? Probably you want to try a different date, then you would clear using this button written clear here. So this deletes the dates that you have entered in your search query. So this is very important, especially if you're looking at time-based kind of results, so that you don't get results from other times that you are not interested in, based on what you're looking for from the search engine. So yes, so this is it in terms of the search results. And then yes, so you need to use these elements. They are very, very important, and it will help you a lot, so that you get the specific kind of information that you're looking for, and you don't have to struggle to go through a range of such results, when you could actually make things easy for yourself by sorting and getting to know the results that you want. And then the next one is using what we call the booleans. So the booleans help. For instance, if you're looking for results based on specific websites, or based on specific file types, like for the OSTAs here. For instance, if you are looking for, let's say you're looking for somebody said there, let's say we're looking for data science. Maybe we're looking for data science presentation. So if you're looking for a specific file type, you have to use the file type extension, and then you put a colon. You write file type, and then you put a colon, and then you put the file type you're looking for. If you're looking for PDF, you put PDF. And when you enter this, it would bring for you only documents in PDF. You see here, these are all results in PDF only. This is PDF, 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 PDF. So it saves you the energy of having to struggle to get results, which let me say, document formats that you are not interested in. So you see, these are all only results that are in PDF. It will not bring for you results from other document formats. If you're looking for results in Microsoft Office, then you put the extension for document, which is DOCX, and then you enter. Again, here these are only results in document format in Microsoft Office Word. You see, this is docs, 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 this is docs. It will not bring for you results from other document types. If you're looking for Excel, you put XL, SX. I hope that is the extension for only Excel files. You see, these are all Excel files, only Excel. It will not bring for you documents from other formats. So this helps you a lot. And lastly, if you're looking for PowerPoint, you put PPT or you put PPTX, like that. And these are all PowerPoints. You see, Introduction to Data Science, this is PowerPoint. Interactive Data Science, all these are PowerPoint presentations. If you click this, it will download for you a PowerPoint. And so this search helps you a lot if you're looking for specific file types. I think we have looked at PDF, we have looked at docs, we have looked at PowerPoint, and we have looked at, so make sure you write the word file type, and then you put a colon, dot, dot, and then you put the extension short form, and that will get you the results that you are looking for. And the next thing is to get, let's say, if you want to get the specific information from the search results, you need to put your search term inside quotation marks. Let's say if you're looking for, let's say, President Salva Kiir, maybe something like that, and then you have to put the words you want, results that mentions President Salva Kiir. Then that means you're looking for, in English, that is verbatim, the exact keywords that are included in your search. So you have to put that inside quotation marks, and then you enter, and it will bring for you at least in the search results, there must be mention of the keywords you included in the search term. And you see here, we see it brings the Wikipedia article for President Kiir. When you come here, somewhere Salva Kiir is mentioned, here President Kiir, here President Kiir, here Salva Kiir. You see all this. This one's in black, highlighted. So this means that our verbatim is mentioned in all these search results. So this helps you if you are looking for specific information, and you can get back very quickly. And the next thing is, let's say, if you want to look for information from a specific website, you're looking for information from a specific website. So again, let us go with our search term of President Kiir. And yes, so let's say you're looking for President Kiir, and you want to see news articles about President Kiir from only the BBC, from only iRadio website. iRadio.org. If you're looking from the BBC, you put bbc.com. You put the website that you want to get the information from. If you're looking Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can now hear you. But we're not seeing your screen now.
Where did you get the point of the quotation marks and stuff?
It was cut short.
It was cut short.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I was now talking about how to get information from a specific website, you are performing searches. Let's say, again, using our previous example of President Tamazuj, radiotamazuj.org. So you put your search term, and then after putting your search, and then you put a colon, and then you put the domain of the website. After putting the information, and then you enter. So once you enter, in this case, we are looking for our search term from the iRadio website. So you would see here only results from iRadio. You will not, and that will ease your research the website, and you will not get information you do not want information from. Yes, do a few things that you are searching, and let's say we want from the BBC. So you see here only BBC, and then you realize that now your research has been made easy, and you get your result tailored to only the information that you want to pick from only a specific website that you are interested in. So these are two important things, including the one for the tools of having to sort by time, and then the results by verbatim or by all results. And then we have the advanced search. So the advanced search is where you get this table, and then you get to hear all these words, verbatim, exact phrase, any of these words, you fill here, and then you put in terms of the language, the region, the time, the domain, or the site, and then you get to click advanced search, and you move to the results that you want. Any questions about Google search? Then we can move to the tools. Any of you who has a question, or there's something they want to know in order to make their searches easy, you can type your
Yeah,
question in the chat box. Yes, please.
yeah, yeah. I have a question. My question is, for example, if you are searching for the file type, for example, the PDF and the PowerPoint, if you don't write,
Yes.
if you don't put the word, file type, you just, for example, you search something, and then you just write PDF, PPT, without writing the word actual in the search there file type. Will it also bring
Uh-huh.
the same thing or not? Thank you.
No, it will not bring the same. It will bring you other results in addition to what you're looking for. So it will bring for you even normal text and things like that. And then you have to struggle to find out which one is a PDF result. You see that? But if you are able to put the file type and then the colon and then PDF extension, it will bring for you only results that have PDF. Let's look here. Let us search for the same thing, the one we did earlier.
We are not. We are not getting. I'm not getting him.
It then brings for you all in a PDF. It will not bring for you like the news that you saw. It will not bring for you like the news that you saw in the previous results. So are you seeing the difference, Ustas? Are you seeing the difference between this one where you put the file type extension and then that one where you don't put the file type extension? Did you get the difference, Ustas?
Yeah, it's now clear.
Yes. Yeah. So any other question? Any other question?
I think we move ahead.
Okay, good. So there are no other question, and now let's move to exactly what we want to do today. So when you open your when you open your when you go to when you open your Google homepage, this is the Google homepage. So the easiest way to go to your Gmail, just click this Gmail here. When you click this Gmail, it takes you to your Gmail inbox. I see many times a lot of people struggle when they're already on Google homepage and they want to struggle to type Gmail here so that they are taken to their Gmail inbox. No. So already, as long as you're signed to your Chrome, when you're signed into your Chrome browser, if you're using Chrome or whichever browser that you're using, and you had already signed into your Google account, and as soon as you go to your Google homepage, and you already have your account signed in like this, you just have to click this like this, and it will take you to your what to your Gmail. You don't have to again type Gmail so that you go to your what to your Gmail account. So this is one thing. And then when you move and click this Google these nine dots here, this gives you the Google apps. So these Google apps are what we call the Google productivity tools, and our emphasis here will be on how you can use Google Calendar, and then Contacts, and then Google Drive, and then the rest that you use for document writing, making presentation, as well as Google Forms that can assist you in data collection, especially if you're working in an area that has access to the internet. So, and the other thing that,
Bida,
yes, please, yes,
yeah.
please.
May I just know if this nine dots are you able to get? For example, can someone get on the phone or is from the computer?
This is from the
Sorry.
computer. So on the phone, you have to install those apps separately. That is why earlier on in the group, I shared the links to those apps. So if you want to use those apps on the phone, you have to install them. If you're using iPhone or Android, you have to install them as separate apps, and you will be able to use them with ease.
Okay.
Excuse me,
Or
Bida.
you use them directly
Pardon me on what we are going to emphasize on calendar, contacts, and
from the oh, pardon.
I was like asking, pardon me on what are we going to emphasize on that Google apps? We are going to emphasize on calendar, contacts, and what?
Looks like
No.
I'm not seeing you because my network.
Yes, I was
and
saying
and Google Sheets, Google Docs. Is it clear now, Solomon? Is it clear
Yes, yes,
now?
yes, yes, it's clear.
Okay, there was a hand from Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you wanted to say something? You're welcome.
Yes, I was trying to respond to a question. Someone said, like, can it be used on a phone? Like, this is especially for those who are lazy in installing apps in their phones. Like, when you want to use it on your phone, when you go to Chrome, you find that there are three dots on the right hand side. Then you must turn your phone into the desktop site. Then you will be able to see those very nine whatevers we are seeing on the screen. That's what I can say for now. Let me hope you have heard me.
It's
You're
clear.
done?
You heard me?
Ustaz, did you pick what he said?
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
Yeah, so just go to your Chrome browser, your Chrome app on the phone, and then if you already sign into your account, and then there's some three dots that will show there, and then down
Yes.
there there's desktop, and then check any other question.
Let's
Before we
move
proceed,
ahead.
any other question? Other questions before
I guess there are no more questions.
yes, Guy, and then Emmanuel, you kindly proceed with some sort of question. Let me sort out my phone issue, and then we can resume at 10 minutes past 3. Thank you. Let's go for a break,
Yes,
and then we resume
before we go for
at
break,
10 minutes.
excuse. Hello?
Minutes past 3.
Yeah,
Yes,
Maurice.
we can hear you.
Yeah. I want to request maybe you can pardon for me on how to search by time, location, region, and the rest of the things.
All right, Maurice. I think you joined late. Bidai had actually taken us through the search by time, which is just not very complicated. From the let me try if I can share my screen. Maurice.
Yes, you can share, no problem.
Let me try if I can share my screen so that we can also look at it as we wait for Peter to get back.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I am not able to share my screen. This something Bida can actually start with when he comes back. Yeah.
You can share. You are a co-host.
Okay.
What is not making you share? You try to share.
I don't know. It's saying the host has disabled attendee screen sharing.
No, you have two devices.
Yeah, I have two devices.
Have you joined? Yeah, you try to share. Try to share it.
All right, all right.
So you try to share. Thank you.
Okay, go on.
Are you
Yeah. Are you seeing it? Yeah.
Yes, I have seen.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Mm.
Now, Maurice, you were asking of how to search or refine your search by using time,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So yes. So now from our search tab here, we put South Sudan news, and
okay.
we now we now to look at this. We now to look at this news. In which time frame are we actually targeting? So you come here to tools. And then now, have you seen here any time? The
Yes, I
time,
have seen.
right?
Yes, I see.
Right. Yes.
Mm.
So maybe you're looking for news about South Sudan in the past month, or yeah, let's say in the past month. So you click there, and now the results you see will be for the okay. Yeah. Now the results you are seeing here will be for the past 1 month. So
Yeah.
yes. So it means like all the other years or the other time has been filtered out to have you in news that occurred in South Sudan within 1 month. There is another possibility of um, another possibility of inputting the time, customizing the range. So
Okay, okay,
maybe the
okay.
range you are looking for is not on the display. Yes, so you can start saying from maybe January, January 2024, 1st January 2024 to July to
2024.
13th of July 2024.
Mm.
Right.
Okay.
So the news we are going to get now is within that time frame, from January 2024 to July 2024. So the results you are getting here are fully within that range, and you can truly look for what you want and take it from there. Right.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you for elaboration.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
yes, thank
welcome.
you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Welcome. Alternatively, you can as well search for your names, right? You can as well search for your names in the Google tab. Let's say, whose name can I search? Who can volunteer? All right, let me start with my own. Let me search my name. So the reason why this is important is to search for your own name is to, at some point you can be mentioned in the news articles. You can be mentioned anywhere else. And when you are searching on the Google, you will surely have a search results that brings up your name. And you can as well see, have you been mentioned for something good or something negative, right? So let's click here and see. Now you see where my name appears, Gaya Ketch, wherever it has been mentioned. So this Excellence Foundation for South Sudan. This is also Facebook. My name I'm using on Facebook. This also on X.
We cannot see your screen.
Oh, you can't see? Oh. Okay, let me fix it. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes, we
Yeah.
can
So
see.
I input my name here, Gaya Ketchde, and the results which we are seeing here is that Gaya is mentioned in the Excellence Foundation for South Sudan. Also on Facebook, this is the name I'm using. On X as well. Yes, another platform. So this can see you how you are interacting online with other people, or not even with other people, with organizations where you have been working for, and something like that, right? Yeah. So for those one also working for different organizations and they really want to track where the organization has been mentioned, maybe for the work they have been doing, then they are mentioned that this particular Excellence Foundation for South Sudan has done this, and this to help students. So that appears in the news websites. So for you who is monitoring your progress at the Excellence Foundation, you can surely see that, okay, this is what we are doing, and we are mentioned by this particular news website. And it's something as well you can monitor and see progress we're making in impacting people. Right. So any questions? Or who else want his name or her name to be searched so that we see the results? Members, are we together?
Yes.
All right. All right, Birmundo. Okay, let's try with your name. Let's see. Yes. Birmundu, I can see you are on Facebook. You are using the name Birmundu B Oliver, right?
Yeah, sure. I'm using the
Right. Yeah. This is how you also monitor yourself on the on online on
be
Google.
only.
Yes. And these days, the recruiters, when you're applying for a certain job, the recruiter has to look at you, like search you the way you are searching our names here, and see what impact are you making, right? What have you been doing online? How is your digital presence, your
Yeah.
footprint? Can you be traced? Like, what have you done before? Where are you present? And all that. Yeah. So it helps as well when you have done some things online. It remains there, and it can be a reference, a point of reference to whoever is interested in working with you. Yeah. So I'm seeing Koi Samuel. Yeah, there is Samuel. Hey, Koi Samuel, is this you?
Yeah, the name is correct, but yeah,
But the results.
the results are not mine. Oh, yeah, right. Just
Yes, I
immediate
can see
message.
now on Facebook.
No.
This is not you on Facebook. This Koi Samuel.
Mm, On Facebook, mine is E instead of O.
Okay.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
name is
that's
correct.
yes. I think that's why we are not
Maybe
getting the
try to
result.
check.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm seeing Malona Adige 30. Yeah, this is your Facebook page. Yeah. And the images include yours, right? Malona.
The images are different and not mine.
Okay.
And then the name which is in the Facebook and then in the Instagram
Yeah.
they are mine.
Okay. All right. This is how we do it. And then yeah, Emmanuel, yeah, you are on, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes. And then on LinkedIn. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, that two patches we made, we still one on LinkedIn. Yes.
Yeah.
I can see you on LinkedIn. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, this is good. This is good. By the way, we need to make use of LinkedIn. LinkedIn is really, really nice in getting building your digital CV and looking at other opportunities that are available on that professional platform. Yeah. So we can always build our digital CV, and it is a good starting point for your next job, right?
this time.
Yeah, Bida, welcome back. Good afternoon, Bida. He's not here yet. He's on and off. Good
He's
afternoon and
here,
welcome,
but
Bida.
Can you hear me now? looks like
Yes,
looks like
yes, you
it's
are on and off.
yeah, looks like it's a serious struggle today. Yeah, but let's go. This is these are things that are bound to happen always. So I hope you're seeing my screen.
yeah, sure, we can see.
Yes, yes, and also most of you have noticed that these days we are living a lot in the world of generative AI, where you use. That is why when you looked at the shared screen of Guy, he had a Chat GPT site search sort of search assist that helps him in narrowing down the results that he searches from Google. But also Google has an its own generative AI that helps you in brainstorming, generating new text, tables, as well as images. And it was previously called BARD, but I'm still trying to learn the the new name, how it is pronounced. So they changed it. Was previously BARD, which was easy to pronounce, but they changed the name to Gemini or something. So it's
Bida,
also a generative
they pronounce it as Gemini.
Gemini.
Gemini, yes.
Yeah, okay, yes. So, yeah, so they change it from BARD to Gemini. So it's a generative artificial intelligence tool by Google. I have shared the link in the chat box. It works even on your phone, and you can use it for sort of putting in prompts. Like, these are some of the things that it can do. It can suggest videos that you can use to quickly solve a problem. It can tell you what's the time it takes to walk to several landmarks. It can give you a road trip drive time and kid entertainment ideas. It can recommend for you type of sports, including pros and cons. And so this is its interface. It's pretty basic. Here, you will get your previous chats. You can, in case you searched for things previously, you will get some of them here at the sidebar. And then when you look at here, it has settings, things to do with extensions. You can change the theme, and you can do public links. And then help is when you want to get support and activity, its activity up. And then here, of course, this gives you access to some of the Google apps. And then this search bar here, this thing that looks like a search bar, is where you can enter your prompt. So the prompt is probably maybe a question or an instruction that you want the app to help you with. And then here you can also upload images. You can use images, and here you can also use the microphone if you're too lazy to type, but ensure that your English is very clear so that it's able to pick your accent. Your accent should be that one that it can easily recognize. So it can, the last time I tried, it can generate also images, it can generate text, and something of that sort. So for example, let's enter a prompt
Hello,
like
hello, Bida.
yes, please. Yes, please.
I don't know. Is it a website or it can be an app?
It's a website. It's a website. I'm not sure it has an app, but mostly I use it on the website. I shared the link in the chat box. So you click that link in the chat box, and it should be able to take you there. Gemini.google.com. Yes, Gemini.google.com. So
Beda, hello.
yes, please. Yes,
Yes,
please.
you mean when you click on that Gemini, does it require your Google account?
It is a Google app, so it does
Yeah,
not.
because it's asking to sign in, so you can sign in with your Google account.
Yes, because it is a Google app, so you can just sign in using your Google app.
All right, thank you.
So once again, here's the link. So you can enter your prompt here. Let's say, for instance, maybe create I don't have ideas now. I don't have questions to ask it, but let me just ask it to create an image of a desktop computer, maybe, and so it attempts to draw, and yes, so these are some of its drawing. So it usually gives 4. So this is one of it. It drew for us an Apple computer, and then this one is a normal one with the one without CPU, and then I don't know. This is what version of computer is this? Yeah, and then this. So if it gets the one that you want, you just click this down arrow to be able to download if you like one of the images. So you can literally give it any prompts, but make sure that if you want to get good results, you need to give it very good prompts. Like give it give it give it clear instructions so that you're also able to get good results. Yes, so that is it. In addition to what we looked at in terms of the search, so let's move now to one of the tools we are starting with. This is Google Calendar. So sometimes, like most of us, we work in the office, and sometimes you have a lot of things to do, and it becomes really difficult for you to juggle between a lot of tasks here and there. So with the Google Calendar, it helps you organize your work so that you know when you have meetings, when you have an event they're supposed to attend, when you have a task, and by what time, what deadline do you have. And when you check your Google Calendar, it sort of lists things like this. You see, like here, these are all things that we are working on. So these are organization calendars, so it looks very disorganized like this. It means a couple of things are happening here and there. So it has a phone app that you can use, and its interface is pretty basic. Here it shows you the month, the year, and here you can see the search. You can search for specific elements within the app. Here, if you want support in case you're finding difficulties on how you can do certain things, and then here this is the settings where you can perform settings in terms of the language, the country, the format in terms of the, and then here is the view, whether you want to view in terms of day. This is a daily view. This is a weekly view. This is a monthly view, and also it has a yearly view. So the yearly view would look like this. But usually so for me, I usually use the monthly view so that I have an overview of what my month looks like. And then here, uh, here you can it is sort of incorporated now. Google Tasks, it had its standalone apps, but recently it integrated the tasks into the Google Calendar app. So here you can switch to tasks, and this helps you switch into task, and you are able to add your tasks that you're supposed to perform. If you're in the office, or for your personal task, you can put the title of your task, a few details about the task, and you can put the time and the date. If it is a repeated task, then you click what? Repeat. And this helps you a lot so that you can get reminders in terms of, in case you get to forget, and you can set actually when you want it to remind you. And on the far left, you will see this button, reach and the create. So the create button helps you add events. It helps you add tasks, and also it helps you put an appointment schedule. So the appointment schedule is a recent feature that they added, and it's very important, especially if you're somebody who has a lot of meetings and things of that sort. So it takes away the burden of you having to discuss meeting schedule with your clients, especially if you're somebody who runs a business. So with this, with the appointment schedule, you can create something like this. Like this is the, like when we look at, this is an appointment schedule. Uh, of the Excellence Foundation. And so when someone wants to meet us, we'll send them the link, and then they see through, like here, these are our available times when we are available for meetings. So they just on which day they want to meet us, that is now on them to decide. Then they choose the time, and then they put in their details, their name, their email address, the phone number, and the reason why they want to meet us. And then we will get a notification that, hey, we have a meeting booking, and then we will decide on how to go about that. And then the event, it helps you when you want to add an event, like let's say you have a meeting coming up, or you have probably a company party or something of that sort. So you can use the create event feature. You can put the name of an event, you can choose the time here, and you can, if you want people to come attend it, you can put the emails of the people here, of your guest, and then you can put the location of the event, and then you can add descriptions, or you can attach documents. If it is a meeting, probably you want to attach the agenda, and then here you can change things to do with the visibility and other settings like notification. So this is a smaller view, but if you want to see it in a bigger screen, then you click more options. So when you click more options, it brings you to this bigger settings tab. So here is, again, you put the title, you choose the date of your meeting, the start date, the start time, the end time, and the end date, and you can choose the time zone of your meeting. And here, for instance, if it's a meeting that repeats, or if it is a meeting that takes the whole day, you will do the setting here. And if it's a meeting that repeats daily, you can add here. If it is weekly, then you also see weekly, monthly, annually, or every day, or custom. Then you modify from here. And then here, if it is an online meeting, usually because it's a Google tool, you will have to just you will just have to look at they will give you, as soon as you add the invitees here, you will get an automatic link for Google. But if it is an in-person meeting, it helps you get the location of the meeting from Google Maps. That is why also you need to make sure that your business is added to Google Maps using the Google My Business feature. And then after that, you choose the notification. When do you want to be notified? You can choose the time. You want to be notified in terms of weeks, in terms of days, in terms of hours, in terms of minutes. You will choose when you want to get the notification. And then here, if you are somebody who is uh, into colors, you can choose the color of your event. And then here you can put the details of the event. If you want to attach document, you can attach here. And then here is where you can add your guests with your emails. And these are guest permissions. Let's say if you tick this, people that you add as guests here will be able to modify the event. That means they can change a lot of details. They can remove people. They can change the event name. They can change the event date. But if you don't want them, then you have to make sure this is unchecked. And if you are dealing with a large number of emails and you don't want other people to see the other emails of other guests, then you uncheck this so that they don't see the emails of other people that are invited for this particular event. And invite others is when you want to give the guest the ability to be able to invite others by adding their emails here. But yeah, so if you don't want to give guests any permissions, so make sure that all these are unchecked. But if you want to give them specific permissions, then you can what? You can check here. And once you are done with all your settings, and then you click what? Save. So that is the same way we actually sent you the Google invite to be able to join this session. We just put the session name, we copy and paste all your emails here for people who registered, and then we make sure you don't see other people's email, but we give you the ability to be able to invite others. And then we added the location, which is Zoom, and then we took away the Google Meet, and then we put the details of the Zoom meeting here, and then we change the date and we send you that particular invite. And after that, we click save, and then we are done. So basically, that is how you create an event, and it's very important, especially if you want to get reminders about your event. And also it helps in a way that later on, if you're doing accountability at the end of the month, or at the end of the week, or at the end of the year, you want to see how many meetings you have been part of. You see, you can easily just go back to your calendar and see, oh, I attended this meeting, this meeting, this meeting. Or if somebody claimed that they had met you on a specific day and you are not sure, you can easily go back to your calendar and say, hey, no, I did not meet you on this day. But also it helps you a lot in terms of making sure that you are accountable for some of the activities that you have been doing throughout the week, or throughout the month, or something of that sort. And especially if you are somebody who at the end of the month in your company or your entity, or if you're doing your consultancy, and then you have to do accountability in terms of tasks you have been able to accomplish, when you add the task here, you can just easily come to your calendar and get the time, the specific times, the specific days, and the tasks that you accomplished. And the next one here, if you want to create a task, the task is the second option. Remember, we're using the button. If you're on the computer, you use this. If you're on the phone, the interface would be a little bit smaller, but the steps are the same. Then you click task. So with the task is the same thing. You put the title of the task, and then you put the description, and then you put the date that you want to accomplish this task, and then you would add it to your task list. And if it is a task that repeats, then you have to choose the frequency at which the task repeats itself. If it is daily, if it is weekly, if it is monthly. Let's say you are somebody who likes going jogging in the morning or every Saturday, then you put your hiking at Jebel Kujur, and then you put the date, and then you say it repeats itself every Saturday, and then you save, and that would go into your into your task. So anytime your task is closed and something you're about to forget, the Google Calendar gets to send you a notification that, hey, you have this task coming up in 30 minutes, in 15 minutes, or so on and so forth. Yes, so this is Google Calendar, and it's very, very important for you to use it, and it syncs across your devices. So as long as Google is signed into your computer, is signed into your phones, all the phones that you use, it can be able to notify you based on the time notification that you indicated while you are setting up the event, the task. But of course, if you're somebody who is busy, like I said, if you're like a CEO and you're finding it very difficult to schedule meetings, or your secretary, you need to introduce them to the appointment schedule. Is very, very important, because with the appointment schedule, you only put times that you are available for meetings, and you just send whoever wants to meet you. If whoever wants to meet you, then they can just click the link, they put their details, and you get the notification. You don't have to discuss any meeting times with anyone. Perfect. Any questions on the Google Calendar? I see a couple of questions in the chat box. Um, Somebody is saying my speed is very high. My speed, this is the slowest speed I can go, unfortunately. And somebody is saying whether it has an app. Yes, it has an app. You can actually download the app. Any questions on the Google Calendar? Okay, silence means no questions. So again, if you want to switch, if you are within an app like this and you want to switch to another Google app, so you don't have to go back. What you do is just come back to these 9 cycles at the top right. You click, and then we move to the next tool. In this case, our next tool is is by the way, let me show you uh, let me show you this one, Google My Business. So Google My Business is actually very good. It's a Google Business Manager, and if you're somebody who runs a business, it's very good for you to add your your business on Google, so that when your business is searched on Google, actually it will rank very high in terms of that. So what you can do is, if you go to the app and then you click this one, when you come to the apps, it's the third. It's called Business Profile Manager. So once you click it, it's you can go to this website also, business.google.com, and you should be able to add your business. It can be a school, it can be a church, it can be what, and it also helps people with directions in case they want to come to your place. So what you do is you click add business if it's a single business, and it brings you here. So you can build your business profile. You start by entering your business name. Let's say I have my business, maybe Bida Enterprises Limited. If this is my business name, and then I come and choose my business category. Let's say I am, let me say I am consultant. Then I will choose like this. Then I will click next. So when you click next, you just fill in the next informations there, and then you get your profile set up on Google. It's very important. And then when you finish all these processes, and then you search for the business on Google. For example, let me try to search for Connector Hub. So you see now the result for Connector Hub. You see it shows here. You see it shows here on this right. You see on the far right, you see here Connector Hub. It gives its detail. The location is this. Opening hours is this. The phone number is this. You see, and the reviews and some posts that they make, it will be shown here. You see that. So this is because they added their business on Google My Business. Even the business is verified. You see, when you see this icon here, it means this is a verified business on Google, and it helps a lot in terms of search engine optimization, especially in this very competitive world. Let me try to search for another business. Let me try to search for another business. Maybe that is not on. Let me try to search for which. Anyone can give me a business name that I can try to search and see whether we can find it. Just a business name that is probably new or something of that sort, and we see the difference.
Try Rubber Taxi.
No, Rubber Taxi is added. Rubber Taxi is a big business. Definitely, it's there.
Try Besura.
Yeah, you see Rubber Taxi. It's here. It's added. So you will see its location, Airport Road, and something of that sort. What? I try what?
Besura. Besura.
BE
SURA. URA.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay. I think, yeah. So you see here, it brings a song, right?
Actually, it is not the one I wanted. This one is Besura something. It is a flights agency.
Let's say Beshura Aviation, maybe.
Yeah, aviation, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you see? So you see the difference. So it doesn't show this thing on the far right, yeah? So that means it hasn't been added. But if you were to add your business to Google, and then it would show on the right, and it helps a lot. And it serves as a website, especially if you haven't yet set up a website for your business entity. I hope that is yes. I see somebody is there. Somebody has written to me a name here. Let me try to search for it. BXB consultancy services. Yeah, this one is already added. BXB consultancy service is already added. Yeah, BXB, it's added. You see, that is why you see it's there on the. You see, yeah. So it's very important for you to add your. It helps here. Already, this is a website. If you are still struggling to find, if you are still budgeting for a real website, this already serves as a what? As a website. Thank you. Any questions on that? I think that is pretty clear. We are left with 12 minutes to conclude this session. Then the next one that of course, if you are traveling, if you are somebody who travels a lot, make sure you need to have Google Maps, especially if you are going to outside of South Sudan. It's very important for you to have Google Maps on your phone because it helps you in finding directions easily, because it can actually direct you. You can put in two places, and then you can find some good. You see, like here, when you see, for example, it gives you these sorting elements, like it has restaurants. If I want to see restaurants near me, I will see here London restaurant, Phoenix bar, 5G, Vicky's restaurant, Bahers, Comfort Village, One Stop. You see, these are restaurants that are near me right now. And if I want to see hotels, then I click this. Then it gives me hotel suggestions around Juba. You see, Radisson, Pyramid, Glory, Imperial. You can see their ratings, things that I can do. I can see here. Unfortunately, it doesn't have suggestions of what I can do near where I am now. If you want to find museums, then you do this. I don't know who added this museum. Remembering the Lost Ones, 360, Studio One Art Gallery, Dr. John Garang, Arc, Noob Tech. The issue is some people don't add these things to Google with and actually on Google Maps you can edit. If you find any wrong information, you can actually edit, and then it can be reviewed, and if your edit is approved, it can go live. So, but it's very important if you are traveling for you to have Google Maps on your phone so that you can easily search locations. So, for instance, if I want to go to Kampala, for example, so it gives me this, and then when I come to the sidebar, the one that is on the far left, you would see if you want to show the sidebar, although you can tap this on, and location sharing. So if you are somebody who is very sensitive about your digital security, so make sure that you turn your locations always off. If you are somebody who is very sensitive about your digital security and things of that sort, always turn your location off, especially so that you don't get into getting to expose your location when you do not really want to. And so this is Kampala. This is Kampala's map, and you can change the views here. When you come here, it shows you different views. If you want to view the traffic, this is how the traffic view would look like. If you want to view the terrain, this is how the terrain view would look like. And then the transit view would look like, and then more views like the street view. This is how the street view would look like, and you will use this element for searching in some of the things that you want. So for instance, if I'm looking for a hotel, then I had entered this hotel name, and then it gives you the details that it has. And you can, if you're going to a place and you know already the place where you're going to, and you want to see how far the place is from other places that you want to go to, and then you will have to check using the Google Maps. For example, here, this Red Sox Hotel Kampala, and I want to see how far it is from another place. Then I will click directions. So when I click directions like this, it will give me the starting point and the end point. So let's say I want to see how far that hotel is from Arua Park. Maybe I'm going to stop at Arua Park. Then I will enter Arua Park, Kampala, and then it gives me it will sort of it will sort of search. Ma'am, ana fahimti mali sa. Then I will search, and yes, so it gives me, so these are my two destinations, and then this is how it shows. You see, if I want to come from Arua Park up to Red Sox Hotel, then I have to come like this, and if I'm driving, it will take me like 41 minutes, and the distance is 16.1 kilometers. And then maybe I will have to change my mind to go to a hotel that is nearer, so that I don't have to spend a lot of money during my stay there. So yes, so that is one important thing, especially when you are traveling. You need to make sure you have the Google Maps, so that you find places that are near where you are visiting. So you could measure how long it will take. Like if I'm to walk from these two locations, it will take me 3 hours and 24 minutes. You see, yeah, that is Google Maps. It's very important if you are traveling and you want to know how the places look like there. And the other thing is Google Contacts. Very often people complain, my phone got lost, I lost people's contact and things of that sort. But if uh, if if you log into your account, and you save your contacts on 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 Google Contacts. Actually, don't choose your SIM card. If you're using a smartphone, don't choose your SIM card or the phone as the storage for your contacts, and so that you choose your Google account, so that your contacts get backed up, and in case you get to lose your phone, or you lose your SIM card, then you can still have access to your what? You can still have access to your contacts anytime you want them, as long as you have access to your Google account. So as long as you have access to your Google account, you will have access to your contacts, and you wouldn't complain of losing your contacts. In even emails, all email communications that you have had, when you come to Google Contacts, you can easily find these emails from there. Emails like here, it sorts you the frequent emails, other contacts that are probably there. You get, if they have phone numbers, their companies, and you want to fix issues of merges, you want to import, you can import files. You can check your trash. If you had any deleted elements, you can add contacts by creating, or you can create multiple contacts. And yes, so this is just pretty straightforward in terms of how you can use it to maximize issues to do with your contacts, so you don't have to worry about that. It has a Google app that you can actually install on your phone and start saving your contacts on Google. We are left with about 3 minutes. Yes, HP, I see there's a hand from HP. This is where we are stopping today, and from tomorrow we will continue with the rest of the apps. I want to thank you so much for being part of this discussion. If you have any questions, you can ask either by typing in the chat box or by raising your hand. HP, what is your question? Yes, HP. There's a hand from HP. Okay. Looks like it's not speaking. Any other person who has a question? Yes, Machar. Machar, your hand is up.
Yes. How are you, sir? Good
I'm good.
afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. I'm very happy to join you today, and the session is very nice. And one thing that what I want to ask is, like, if you want to do GPS coordinate to where you are, for example, if you lost in the bush and you Google your location, you want to send it to someone, I want to know if you can help.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. So that one is possible if you had turned on your location. Yeah. So for instance, let me find my location. Let me see where I am now, and then I will show you how to get the GPS, the coordinates from Google Maps. So I'm not sure my location is turned on this computer, but let me open from my phone. So when so can you see my phone screen?
Yes, sir, I can see.
Okay, it got disconnected. Let me just connect again. Okay, you can see my phone screen, right?
Come again. I'm not seeing it.
I'm saying
It come and disappear.
you're not seeing it. Okay,
It come
let
and
me share
disappear.
again. Okay, let me share again.
Long time.
Mm.
Remember Camelo?
Camilo.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has come back again.
They
Then
will always.
what I did, I checked thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually from Tamba. But now it's what is clear.
This one always they like to learn things that are there.
Okay, you can see now.
Yes, I can see clearly.
Okay, so this is my location. This blue dot is my location right now. You seeing that blue one, right? So when I
Yeah. Yes.
But when you are lost in the bush and there's no internet, how will you?
That is what even what they say.
You are lost, of course. You cannot call anybody. So how do you expect GPS will come in?
what I saying? What I saying? What are you saying?
No, no. Hello, Bida,
Pardon?
are you with me?
Yes.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's fine, right?
All right.
Yeah, yeah. So when you come to your location here, then the coordinates as one, you can share this code down here, and then here the coordinates had come, and then I saw they disappeared again. So they would typically appear down here. So one way is you can share your live location as a link, and then those people would get, and the coordinates. Yes, they had appeared here. They had appeared here, but again they disappeared. This thing is not showing on my phone. But when you click that blue icon, and then just where you see your location Juba there, just below Juba, the coordinates would appear there, and then you click and share. Yes, Bonnie? Your hand is up.
Yes, thank you. I have shared the attendance list in the chat box. Please do not leave without registering. Thank you.
Okay, then good. Thank you. Another question? Our time is technically up. We are supposed to wrap up the session. Maurice, he's speaking about getting the coordinates, like the longitudes and latitudes. That can help so that get out the location, and then also the live location. When you share the live location, and then the people from there, like I showed, would be able to see where exactly you are. Of course, somebody was saying if you get lost in the bush, of course you can get lost in the bush, and there's internet. So there's no complication with that. Any other question? If there are no questions, guys, let us call it a day, and we meet again tomorrow at the same time. Have a very lovely